Grayson Waller was AA'd in the middle of the ring and humiliated by John Cena at Money in the Bank. And he isn't taking it lightly. We're on the Grayson Waller effect live from Madison Square Garden, and Waller is going off. You guys think this is some kind of joke, don't you? I go out there with a legitimate pitch to someone who has some pull in the WWE, talking about WrestleMania in Sydney, and he treats me like that. But anyway, we've got another joke. Or should I say, sorry, a legend who I have to give the rub to tonight. Another bloke who's only in it for himself. Ladies and gentlemen, the rated R superstar, Edge.
You think you know me?
And Edge doesn't really feel the love and says, "It's a pleasure to be here with such a warm introduction." And Waller bites back and says, "Whatever, mate. Do you even watch the WWE anymore? Did you even see the show in London? You're just like Cena. You're just like Shawn when I was in NXT too, and just like Hunter back there, egoing the future of the business. And for what? Just so you guys can get ahead, isn't it? But anyway, we're here to talk about you, aren't we? Oh, what a surprise. So my first question, Edge.
A-Town.
Hold up. You guys aren't going to mention the future of the business and John Cena and not mention the now. The United States champion, Austin Theory. Oh, here he is, Theory. No one invited you, mate. We know you beat John Cena. And guess what? No one cares. Because guess what? You've done nothing since. And while we're at it, I'd take that title from you in an instant. And Edge actually backs this up and says, "It's kind of right, Austin. You haven't done a hell of a lot. I wouldn't say you've taken the opportunity too well." And Theory retorts, but not with words. He slaps Waller in the face, and then he slips away. And Waller is fuming. But Edge, he finds this hilarious, and he says, "This is probably the best interview I've ever done, seriously." But Waller doesn't see the funny side. He drops Edge with a right hand and walks away. But he isn't done causing a scene. He gets backstage and he's screaming at Triple H and says, "Oi, Hunter, how you going to let him come out there like that, huh? How you going to let Austin Theory get involved in my show?" I see what this is. You're just like the rest. You're just like Shawn, you're just like Cena, and you're just like Edge. It's all about you, and it always has been. But as Waller leaves, Edge is waiting, and the fight is on. They fight all through backstage. Edge isn't going to take this one lying down. And as they get separated by security, Edge yells at Waller and says, "You want to be relevant? You want to go viral? Well, I'll see you next week, one-on-one in that ring." Waller has a way of getting under people's skin, and he's under Edge's. He accepts the challenge, and the opportunity is taken the week after. And Waller shows a lot of why he's been brought to the main roster. He gives Edge a real run for his money. But Edge is relishing this. This is exactly what he returned for, to test himself against the future. But Waller has Edge in trouble. He's reeling, and Waller is going to try and put him away for easily the biggest win of his career. But forget about the future. It's the self-proclaimed now. And Waller notices. He looks at him, and Theory is trying to goad him in. But Waller won't bite. He leaps inside the ring, looking for the finish, but it gave Edge the time, and he spears him out of midair. Edge covers him. He picks up the win. And Waller went from taking his opportunity to becoming the opportunity himself for the Rated R superstar. But as Edge is celebrating, at ringside, Austin Theory is beating the hell out of Waller. And Edge sees this, heads to the outside to stop it, because it's the right thing to do. And Austin Theory dips out of the way. But as he leaves, he says to Waller, "Who's relevant now?" And as Theory leaves, the show can continue. And Edge is approached at ringside and he's asked what's next for him, and he says, "Firstly, I just want to say that Grayson Waller is the real deal. This guy has something special. Now, I don't know about me, but these guys look like they're going to..." But Waller interjects and says, "Piss off, Edge. I don't need your pity. I had you, and you know it." Man, forget about all these has-beens like Cena, Shawn, Triple H, even you, Edge. Bring that camera in nice and tight. Theory, this message is for you. It's now my one and only goal to take that title from you and make it relevant. And hell, I might even make you relevant in the process. I want to fight at SummerSlam. if you've got the nuts. And then once I roll you over there, it elevates my campaign for WrestleMania Australia. Waller might be done with the Rated R superstar, but he's far from done with Theory, who has his immediate answer via social media, and he says, "Hey Grayson, I'm just at the gym getting in some extra work because Ed stopped me earlier in the night. But I just wanted to tell you, I accept your little challenge for SummerSlam, but on one condition. When I beat you, you kneel at my feet, you kiss my boots, and you tell me that I am the now, you are the never. Those are my terms. And I want the answer face to face next week on SmackDown." It's a crazy condition. Surely Theory can't actually be serious. Well, we find out that he very much is on SmackDown when he's waiting in the ring for Grayson Waller to give him his answer. So what is it, Grayson? You accept the terms or not? Yeah, mate. Waller takes him down and the brawl is on. Arguably, the two most hated men on the roster now absolutely hate each other, and the crowd is eating it up. They're enjoying seeing these two egos collide. But who is the future? Or more importantly, who is the now? Well, we find out when we arrive in Detroit for SummerSlam. The big match is about to get underway, and Waller makes his entrance, but enters into the crowd. And he's asking fans whether they think Austin Theory is even relevant enough for him to fight. "Mate, tell us where you're from." And the fan answers, "I'm from right here in Detroit." Hey, nice, that's great. But tell me, do you like or, even respect Austin Theory? He's okay. Okay, mate, the bloke is pathetic. Is there anyone with any good taste out here? Because I sure as hell know there ain't no one with a good smell. How about this bloke over here? Mate, tell me, this guy, Austin Theory, is a joke, right? And this fan actually disagrees and says, "I think he's awesome. He's probably my favourite wrestler." Oh man, I thought that other guy had a bad take. Whatever, you clown. I thought Detroit had some class. I thought everybody had some taste here. Yous are all just like Austin Theory. Irrelevant losers. With the key word being loser. So bring him out so he can lose.
A-Town.
Theory is in the ring and the battle is on. You really get the feeling this could shape the future of the winner in a big way. The chance for Theory to prove he's elevated himself since his win against John Cena, and the chance for Waller to put his name on the map with his first championship in WWE. And they really show out. It's a show-stealing performance. And even though neither man is very well liked, the US crowd gets behind Theory in a massive way. It's a strange dynamic, but Waller doesn't care. He gets Theory down, throws him in the ring. He has his chance. He lines him up. He rolls in looking for the end, but Theory pulls the referee in front and Waller collects him instead. It's cheap from Theory, but it works. Waller is vulnerable, and Theory hits him with a low blow. It's eerily similar to WrestleMania against Cena. Theory picks him up and delivers A-Town down. The referee recovers and counts the pin. Theory does it again. He's escaped once more. And the US crowd loves it. They lap it up. But Waller is furious all over again. But Theory waits in the ring. And he says, "We had a deal, right, Grayson? I think you owe me something. You get in here and you say it. You say that Austin Theory is the now, and I, Grayson Waller, am the never." Say it, Waller. No, actually, the deal was you'd get down and kiss my boots first. So do it. Waller is fuming, but a deal is a deal. But no, Waller instead just low blows Theory. There was no way either ego would give over that easily. Yeah, this looks pretty bloody good on me. Keep it nice and shined up, because I'm taking it one way or another, you wanker. Waller leaves Theory in a heap, but once again, he causes a scene backstage, and he screams, "Who let this bullshit happen, huh?" Oh, wait. Oh, I see. Sean's back here. Makes sense. Makes sense nothing was done. You two back here having a powwow over the DX days, huh? Cheers, boys. Love to see it. Sean, you're a rat. Hunter, you're a rat too. Looks like I'm going to have to make both of you take notice. The mouth from the south of Sydney will overcome all the haters, especially the suits. Waller's having none of it. He's even going after the top brass. And he gets even more committed to dethroning Theory, and he has one hell of a plan on when and where he wants to do it. He says, Theory is one-dimensional. Those flogs in the suits, they're one-dimensional. I'm not. I'm an innovator, and I'm taking that title from Theory one way or another. Because you see, Austin, you're a little bit more relevant now that you've shared the ring with me, but you still haven't changed. And I've come up with the perfect stage to go viral and show the haters why the Grayson Waller effect should never be denied. We're going on a tour of Australia this month, and it's in the lead up to Payback, which is perfect, isn't it? Because I officially challenge you to a rematch in my hometown, Sydney, Australia. And we're going to do something that's never been seen before. The match and the whole show is going to be live streamed on WWE's YouTube channel all over the world. The Grayson Waller effect live from Sydney. And I'll take your title in front of my people. And when I return back, I'm not only going to be the king of Sydney, I'll be the king of the whole USA. Waller has come up with a concept we've never seen. A viral opportunity for the social media megastar in his own city. And Theory has an answer. And of course, it's on social media, and he says, you call me irrelevant, yet here you are looking for clicks using my name and my title. Well, that's real cute, Waller. I don't see any better way to end all this than to embarrass you in front of your family. So you've got a deal, but on one condition. When you lose, you say in front of your own hometown and in front of your own family that Austin Theory is the now and Grayson Waller is the never. And this time, we're actually going to get it in writing. You will kneel down and kiss my feet on your own turf. And Waller accepts right away via Twitter, but he's clearly out in public on his phone and he says, challenge accepted, mate. I'll sign whatever you want, including a personalised autograph just for you after I go viral right now. Follow me. Waller walks over and we find out that he's at a red carpet featuring none other than John Cena. Hey, Johnny boy. Not real nice being disrespected in front of everyone, is it, John? What are you promoting here, eh? Looks crap. Who cares anyway? It can't be more important than the mouth from the south of Sydney returning home to become the king of the USA. So tell me, John, you got time for me now? Can you see me now, mate? Hey? Come on, John. I'm even wearing a bloody bow tie for you. Security quickly come in and usher Waller out. John Cena calmly turns to the press and they ask him, John, what was that all about? That is actually kind of how I made my own name. So, in a way, I'm kind of proud of him. To be honest, I think he has something special. It's classic Cena, a class act all the way. And even after the controversy, some kind words from one of the greatest ever. And with the contract signed, it's time for WWE to head to Australia. And their arrival does not go under the radar. There is yet another confrontation between Theory and Waller as they get off the plane. They're arguing, and Theory's yelling, "You'll be kissing my boots in front of your family, Waller. I'm going to embarrass you." Whatever, mate. You've got nothing. You're on my turf now, Theory. Welcome to the jungle, you f***ing clown. You're in too deep, mate. No turning back now. No running and hiding. You're on my turf. This is my town. The two are separated by other superstars, and it's been a turbulent ride. You can feel the hatred. But Waller tries one more thing to get in the head of Theory. He hits the streets of Sydney to get amongst his people to ask what they think of his opponent. This is Grayson Waller, live from the best city in the world, Sydney, Australia. And I've come here to talk to the people, my people. All while we do our second favourite pastime besides watching the Grayson Waller effect, drinking in the pub. It's shoeys on tap all night. But first, I've got a completely unbiased and straight down the line friend here. And mate, I just want to know, Austin Theory, Do you even know who he is? Yeah, I love Stone Cold. Nah. I wish I was fighting Stone Cold. Nah, this guy's way worse. I'm going to knock him out, Stone Cold, though. Make sure you tune in, mate. Live on WWE's YouTube channel. They've got nearly 100 million subs. I reckon we might even get them there tomorrow night. And Waller moves through the pub and finds another person and asks him the same thing. Talk to me. Austin Theory, what are we thinking? Knobhead or what? Mate, he's the biggest flog I've ever seen. I've got a ticket for tomorrow night just to see you spark him out. It's over for him. This is our house, baby. Grayson Waller effect all day. Yeah, well, there you have it. Austin Theory is a clown who's going to get put down in my town. See you tomorrow, you wanker. Austin Theory arrives, and it is hostile. You can barely hear the music as the Sydney crowd is all over him. But they're all there for one man, and they get what they want. A hero's welcome for the mouth from the south of Sydney. Something you pretty much don't see anywhere else in the world. And he comes out through the sea of his people. And it's beamed all across the world to millions on social media. A true viral moment, all orchestrated by the social media megastar, Grayson Waller. And the match lives up to the hype. These two bring it. They show the world that both of them could be considered the now. But there can be only one. And Theory makes sure Waller knows what's on the line. As he's hammering away on him, he says, "You better be ready to kiss my boots and be humiliated, Waller. Is that your family in the front row? They're going to get a great view of this." But those words only fuel Waller. He fires out of the corner, but he knocks Theory into the referee, and they both collapse. And this is the opening. Waller looks around at the crowd. They all rise to their feet. They're cheering him on to do it. He knows what he has to do. What goes around comes around for Theory. Waller goes to the outside, right in front of his family in the front row. And the rolling thunder from down under lands the final blow. The referee recovers. Waller makes the cover and wins the US title. Waller is a villain in every state in the USA that he now represents as champion. But in this state, in this country, he's a hero. And that is the Grayson Waller effect.